I was out on the open water, surrounded by the vast expanse of the ocean. The sun was high in the sky, casting shimmering rays across the surface of the water. It was a perfect day for some deep-sea diving, or so I thought. As I descended into the depths, the water gradually grew darker and colder. I adjusted my goggles and checked my oxygen tank, making sure everything was in order. I was excited to explore the underwater world and maybe even catch a glimpse of some majestic marine creatures. I had been swimming for a while, marveling at the vibrant coral reefs and the colorful fish that darted in and out of the crevices. Everything seemed serene and peaceful, until suddenly the water around me grew eerily still. I felt a shiver run down my spine, an inexplicable sense of unease settling in the pit of my stomach. And then I saw it, a shadowy figure lurking in the distance. At first I couldn't make out what it was, but as it came closer, my heart started pounding in my chest. It was a shark. A massive predatory shark. My mind raced as I remembered all the documentaries I had seen about these apex predators. I knew that some species of sharks were dangerous, but I also knew that they rarely attacked humans intentionally. Still, fear gripped me as I watched the shark circle around me, its cold black eyes fixed on me. I tried to control my breathing, reminding myself to stay calm. I slowly began to ascend, hoping that the shark would lose interest and swim away. But it didn't. It stayed right beside me, its presence a menacing reminder that I was in its territory. As I reached the surface, I let out a shaky breath. I glanced around, hoping to see the boat that had brought me out here, but it was nowhere in sight. Panic began to set in as I realized how far I had drifted from safety. I treaded water, keeping my eyes on the shark that still circled below. It seemed curious, almost as if it was studying me. Every time I moved, it followed, never straying too far. The minutes felt like hours as I tried to come up with a plan. I couldn't outswim a shark. That much I knew. Suddenly, a memory flashed in my mind. I recalled hearing that sharks had sensitive noses, and that a well-placed punch to the snout could potentially deter them. Gathering all the courage I had left, I took a deep breath and dove back underwater. The shark was right there, its sleek body gliding effortlessly through the water. I positioned myself as best as I could and thrust my fist forward, striking it on the nose. The impact sent shock waves through my hand, but the shark veered away, its movements disoriented. I didn't waste any time. I kicked as hard as I could, propelling myself toward the surface. My heart pounded in my ears as I broke through the water, gasping for air. I swam with every ounce of strength I had left, heading in what I hoped was the direction of the boat. My muscles screamed in protest, but adrenaline pushed me forward. And then, like a miracle, I saw the boat in the distance. I shouted and waved my arms, hoping the crew would see me. It felt like an eternity, but they finally spotted me and rushed over to pull me out of the water. I collapsed onto the deck, a mixture of relief and exhaustion washing over me. I looked back at the water, half expecting to see the shark still lurking there, but it was gone. The vast ocean had swallowed it up, leaving me with a chilling memory of that near-death encounter. As the boat made its way back to shore, I couldn't shake the feeling of awe and humility. I had come face to face with one of the ocean's most feared predators and lived to tell the tale. The experience had given me a newfound respect for the power and majesty of the underwater world, a world that I would never underestimate again.
Thanks for joining us on Fright Scream. Remember, for more chills, subscribe and hit that notification bell. Until next time, sleep tight, if you dare.